Good morning and welcome to KidNuz, sponsored today by Janet Riley, philanthropist, journalist, and co-founder of the Clinic by the Bay, which provides free healthcare to the working uninsured throughout the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm Kim. Today is Wednesday, May 24th, 2023. And we begin with the King dropping a retirement shocker. After the Lakers crashed out of the Western Conference Finals Monday night, and despite scoring an age-defying 40 points in the fourth game, LeBron James told reporters that enough may be enough. "I've got a lot to think about, to be honest," the NBA's all-time scoring leader said after the loss. "Just for me personally going forward with the game of basketball, I've got a lot to think about." The talk of possibly hanging up his high top stunned the basketball world, especially since the 38-year-old Mr. James has said on multiple occasions that he hopes to play with his oldest son in the NBA before giving up the game for good. Bronny James will suit up for USC as a freshman in the fall. Tonight, Florida's governor makes his White House aspirations official. According to NBC News, Republican Ron DeSantis will formally throw his hat into the ring for the presidency at 6 p.m. Eastern Time during a Twitter event with Elon Musk. A launch video will follow, and then the GOP's newest candidate is expected to begin making campaign stops in primary states right after Memorial Day. The nation's top doctor is taking a high-profile swipe at social media. U.S. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy didn't mince words in a report released yesterday. He said today's kids are unwitting participants in a decades-long experiment by tech companies, and that the addictive apps and extreme content found on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat may pose a profound risk to their mental health. Adolescents are not just smaller adults, Dr. Murthy told the New York Times. They're in a critical phase of brain development, one that leaves them especially susceptible to social pressure, peer opinions, and comparison. Dr. Murthy urged lawmakers to take immediate action and also included advice for parents, including the creation of tech-free zones in their homes. We've put a link to the report on our website. TikTok may be in the crosshairs of the Surgeon General and Washington, D.C. overall, but it's certainly not going quietly. This week, parent company ByteDance took a legal counterswing at Montana for banning the video sharing app. It argues the crackdown, which would take effect on January 1st, violates the First Amendment free speech rights of the company and its users. TikTok is asking the courts to declare the new law unconstitutional and overturn it permanently. Montana is the first state in the country to try and kick the platform to the curb. In the eyes of researchers, these are shark celebrities. 3 massive great whites, all tagged by OSearch, are hanging out along the Carolinas as they make their spring migration from the warm waters of Florida to the cooler seas off Canada. The biggest of the bunch is Breton, who Newsweek says weighs a gargantuan 1,437 pounds and measures 13 feet 3 inches. His tracking device pinged early yesterday morning off the coast of South Carolina. Not too far away, Rose, who is 10 feet 5 inches nose to tail, and Ironbound, a famous 12-footer. The trio is among hundreds of sharks studied by OSearch and equipped with global positioning tags that notify scientists whenever they spend time at the surface. What better way for a big pop star to support music in schools than to crash afternoon band practice? Last week, students at Middleton in Tampa, Florida were hard at work on a new song by Ed Sheeran when the singer himself walked in. One student told a local media outlet that they're very disciplined and are told never to stop playing no matter what, so they didn't, even though they could barely focus on the notes in front of them. The singer intentionally chose a school without a lot of resources. He performed and did the obligatory selfies and autographs, but also donated guitars and handed out free tickets to his sold-out show. Band director Abraham Trejada is especially grateful. He told CBS News, "Studies show that music actually opens up your brain, and kids who take music are 60% more likely to score higher on tests." Mr. Sheeran was equally pleased and said as he left, "This is the best thing I've done all week." That's it for KidNuz. Now today's KidNuz quiz. Who stunned the sports world with talk of possible retirement? Basketball great LeBron James. Which Republican governor is expected to announce he's running for president tonight? Florida's Ron DeSantis. How big is Breton the Great White? He's 13 feet 3 inches long and weighs 1,437 pounds. What big-name pop star crashed a high school band practice? Ed Sheeran, to emphasize the importance of school music programs. In today's Kid News Kicker, an ice cream so expensive it's hard to imagine anyone would pay for it. The company, Salado, sells a small cup of its Byakuya flavor for $6,696, making it the most expensive ice cream in the world as certified by Guinness. Tempted to try it? You better like fungus. Ingredients include those underground delicacies known as truffles, which are grown in Italy, Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, and sake lees, a fruity paste left over from the production of Japanese sake. Prefer something a little more refreshing, like chocolate? So do we. On average, Americans eat about 12 pounds of the tried and true flavors every year. A big thank you again to Janet Riley of San Francisco for underwriting today's episode. And hello to our Kid News classrooms, including Mrs. Karsten's 4th grade Junior Panthers at Pinckneyville Grade School in Pinckneyville, Illinois. Mrs. Brown and Mr. Cox and their CWC stars at Citizens of the World Hollywood in Los Angeles, California. And Mrs. Reese's 4th grade language arts class at Boardman Center Intermediate School in Boardman, Ohio. Thanks for listening, everyone, and good luck to all our kids and teachers as they wind down the school year. We'll see you back here for more Kid News tomorrow morning.